Yo, what's the deal? This your man King Eric from Off the Cuff Radio, sending a big shout out to the Screwball, Blaq Poet, Comet, and the whole Madman Entertainment family. Tune in every Saturday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific, 8 Central Time. We on the air, playing that real-ish, talking that real-ish, and playing the records that the industry's afraid to play. Holla.
And Blaq Poet, as you know what I'm saying, Blaq Poet, that's how we call him in the hood, Blaq Poet. You know what I'm saying? Straight out of Queensbridge, straight out of QB. I'm from Left Rack City, but I got, mad QB relations. I've always been feeling to work with DJ Premier, but it's an honor. But not only when he, I asked him to work on my album, but in return, he asked me to work on one of his artists' albums. And one of his artists happened to be Blaq Poet, which is one of the original gangsters of hip hop, man. You know what I'm saying? When I say original gangster, I don't mean blogging. Sometimes I feel, sorry for the generation that's growing up nowadays, because the generation that's growing up nowadays might not know about, what it really took to be an artist. The late 80s, the early 90s. You know what I'm saying? And you had to have skills. You had to have aura, you had to have a reputation. It wasn't just having a great record and just throwing it on YouTube and you get 1 million hits. It's about having that reputation, getting 1 million hits in the hood. You know what I'm saying? And for all those that don't know, that's what Blaq Poet represents. You know what I'm saying? And Premier is crazy. You know what I'm saying? To still have that mentality in the 2009s and to sign a great, respectable, real street corner regulator, like, you know what I'm saying, my man Blaq Poet, and I'm here to represent, you know what I mean? So I'm here.
Don't return their hate.
You asked me about the record I did with, I believe it's called Hate, right? So, like I said, Premier reached out to me, but the funny thing is, I don't think me and Premier had each other's contacts at the time. So Premier had hit Fat Joe. So he hit Fat Joe, and obviously, Joe hit me. Connected me on three-way with Preem, and he was like, "Yo, I want you to get on a record with Blaq Poet." If you don't know, Premier can get any artist he wants in the world. You know what I'm saying? He could have called Christina Aguilera. He could have called, Jessica Alba. He could have called anybody. When he called me, I was like, when he called me, I was like the little girl in high school, like I was yelling inside. But the fact that, like I said, the fact that he called me for Poet, it just made it like a done deal. Like I didn't even I just wanted to do the record that night. You know what I'm saying? But for me to call me for Poe, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, especially for Queensbridge, a lot of y'all people don't know. Like one of the other artists that came out after Poet, after MC Shan was Poet, you know what I'm saying? He been down that long, you know what I'm saying? So, and been keeping it real that long. Like, he ain't put on a shiny suit. He ain't, you know what I'm saying? He ain't followed the other trends. He did what he did. He represented that underground real shit. So when they sent me the record, man, I immediately did it, man. I think he sent me the record on Wednesday night, and I believe I was on the road. And the minute I got back to the studio, the minute I got back, off the road, I did it, sent it right back to Preem, and I was just, like I said, man, it's an honor for me, you know what I'm saying? If y'all don't know who Blaq Poet is, then,
who were some of the legends that influenced you?
You know what I'm saying? That's your hip-hop history right there.
Young LL, a dude called Poet from Queens.
Ooh, man, you went back there.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying I was a little kid or whatever, and people always talk about, oh, when you first came out, son, we had never heard nothing like it. Honestly, when I was a kid, there was a dude named Poet from Queens.
Okay.
And he did not give a... can you curse? Oh, he didn't give a flying fuck at all, son. Like, he's just like, I don't give a fuck if it's BDP or PE. Nobody can beat me. That was one of the lines, in BDP or in PE. I was like, damn, he don't give a fuck. And that's how I identify with that.
But one of the illest lines that I wrote.
What up, I'm chilling right here with the world famous half of M.O.P. It's actually a bunch of M.O.Ps, but
yeah, it's a bunch of us motherfuckers.
This rap dude, man.
I'm putting it down for my own boys though, so.
Yeah, that's what it is. Lil Fame, man, he's also on the new Poet album coming out June 30th, the Black Print. You know what I'm saying? It's called Rap Addiction.
Yeah.
Fame called me about actually trying to get in touch with Jadakiss, and I said, all right, I got his number, and I had the song playing in the background. He's heard the beat. He's like, yo, what's that? I was like, yo, that's Blaq Poet joint. It's called Rap Addiction. He's like, yo, I'm on it. I was like, you want to get on it? He's like, yeah. He said, send it to me. I haven't done them all. Sent it to me, went over to Static Selector's crib.
Shout out to Static Selector, too.
Static, the whole ST dot, terminology, all of that. And the whole show off.
Show off.
And he don't write rhymes no more. He used to write all the time. Now he just pieces it together by bars.
I gotta do piece by piece.
And just pieces it together. But that's what he did with this. But everything was so complete with the subject matter. And he hadn't even heard everybody else's rhyme yet. And he still formatted it about what the song was about. And I mean, to name all the classic albums like Follow the Leader, Criminal Minded, Hard to Earn, Strictly Business, Road to the Riches, America's Most Wanted. Like,
that shit was fun, son. I had fun at Static Crib. Shout out to Static Selector. Niggas is honest. They say, nah, that don't work. You know, or you gotta change this, or that work. Keep it going, keep it going. And I need that energy at this time of the game. You know what I mean?
That's what makes our stuff authentic, and that's what makes y'all authentic. Cause
and then motherfucking Blaq Poet. Blaq Poet is big ass motherfucking hands. Shout out to Blaq Poet, son. This nigga hands like this. That nigga will punch you upside your motherfucking head, son. Blaq Poet is a good dude, son. Like, and I always wanted to make the perfect record with him. Yeah, we did a torture joint, but that was an M.O.P joint. But like he always said, like, niggas look at me like I'm up here, and I try to show niggas that I'm here. Not going my way to show niggas, cause you know what I mean. But it's like I love this shit. I love this shit in the same way, Preem, same way you lent the hand to us, son. The same way I always try to, not just for our kind of people.
That's all.
Always try to represent us. You know what I mean?
That's all I'm here for, man.
You know what I mean? I love good shit, and I just try to keep it there. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck who you are, fuck a budget. If we rock as people. If we rock as people, I gotta get that love back, you know what I mean? It's your love, son. I gotta get that shit back, you know what I mean?
Word up. We're the biggest percentage of a small percent.
And Blaq Poet, besides that nigga rugged as fuck, son. That nigga will ear your ass out on the record, son. So you gotta come right when you fuck with Blaq Poet, son. Shout out to Gordon. Gordon just showed me the video of the remix for MC8.
Oh, man.
Fucking MC8, son.
Oh, man. Big shout to
I love that shit, son.
Melee, but that's how we do. We fuck with people that we like their music and keep their stuff alive. We love M.O.P, we love 8, we love, you know, Cube, we love Dub C, we love Rakim, you know, KRS. We still fuck with them artists.
Yo, man.
So just Blaq Poet is a nigga. That's bottom line why I fuck with him, you know what I mean? Blaq Poet is a nigga like me, you know what I mean? He's a nigga. Like, not fuck the N-word and all that shit. Like, he a nigga. Like, I can relate to him. You know what I mean? He my kind of people, bottom line.
My kind of nigga.
And that's why I fuck with him, you know what I mean? Word.
I have to do some shit with poets. They're calling them in the studio right now in the crib, doing it the old-fashioned way, grinding. Because I know lyrically he's gonna always be tight.
What's up, Poet? Belafonte, pimp. You sound clean. I'm sitting up here looking at you on this thing right here. But Sugar Dale.